Right, I am redoing it, but this is scripted. This is because of the audio. This is really annoying again. Problem with the audio one more time. The audio is very clear in the test. Um, I've got to remake the video. It's very scripted. That's why I've kept the originals. So I went to a timeline. The timeline is a timelines where I do not exist, where I am dead. I went to many timelines. In many of them timelines, the Earth is not here. Neither is the solar system. Neither is the sun. Neither are many planets. It's more so like falling. You're just falling forever. It's like a bottomless pit. And there's just strobe lights, and you can just see something that looks like an octopus, like a mechanical octopus. And I looked at the devil and I said, "Hello, Russia." So at first I was arguing my points that the people I was telling about it, it's not an ARG, it's not a dream I had, it's real. I was telling them about it. They weren't getting. There's no it there. There's no me. They just keep saying, "It'd be to rape your mum now," but it pretty much is part of it. It pretty much is part of it. But no, it weren't to rape my mum. It's not really anything to do with it. It's not to do with the government, etc., etc. I was arguing that point, and then I looked at it and said, "Hello, Russia," when I understood that Russia had made replicas of basically any and every house they could, and then they'd installed a radio. So say they were in a say they're in a simulation, and there's a simulation, a simulation, a simulation, a simulation. They're here. They made a replica of everyone's house, and then they install a radio that can hear mouse and keyboard, and they uploaded it all to one AI. So the AI built. So if you look at the picture of the spider on the moon, the mechanical spider, that is a pod of an ark, and the ark of the massive octopus. The machines, the massive. If the machines or not, sorry, mechanical. I don't want to drag all machines into it. So the massive octopus, mechanical, and it has a small pod that looks like a spider. They carry the same thing. So am I fighting it? Yes, I am indeed. What's inside of it is pretty much all of life. I didn't say the circumstances at first. Pretty much in hell, and this AI built these arcs under the pretense that it was to save planets if anything was to destroy them. But no, it's not to save planets if anything was to destroy them. It it's they're actually not called an ark to the AI. They're called cows, and there is religions, and it's best to. And that is pretty much it. What's inside them is hell, and it's pretty much that humans won't abuse or commit adultery. And this is not. I'm gonna say this. This is not from me. This is from my son. It's not just palming off onto him. He's seen this part. He's seen that it had women who would not commit adultery, and it sent them to hell for billions of years. Then it said commit adultery. They said no. It sent them to hell for billions of years. It kept doing it. Then eventually one of them did, and it said get to hell forever, and sent it to hell forever. So there you go. So Russia turn that off forever. Once again, that is in timelines without me. The Battle of the Apocalypse, the Battle of Armageddon is meant to be in Megiddo, where we are. The Battle of the Apocalypse is not meant to be. Yeah, 18 of these spider pods have landed outside the base since we started fighting it, since we entered that timeline. It is scary to watch. When you can see time, sorry, it is grabbing things throughout timelines and dragging them into hell. Have we seen any goodness in it? No, not really. Not goodness in it. I don't like saying it because I know people misconstrue it to mean that it was made by Martians. It was not made by Martians, but we have found several plus Martians who are not fully in hell inside of it. They are not fully in hell. There is some sort of joy. Okay. Um, I've got a feeling, I should say this, most of the time I'm going to keep fighting it on my own. If you're fighting it, do not get in touch with me. I've got a bad feeling about myself when it comes to this, okay? I know. I never have it. I do have it with this. That's it for now. Goodbye.